Seguimos en la primera edición, más bien el primer día de la edición 2025 de Tecate Pa'l Norte, and now we're going to switch in English because this conversation will be in English, right?
Mejor inglés.
Perfect. And we are here with Paco Versailles. Ryan and Bahagni are members of this project. And why the name? What's the meaning of the name?
Well, the name is literally it represents the sound. So it's our influences. And Paco is Paco de Lucia, the flamenco guitarist who's my, it's like a dios, right? And Versailles is where a lot of Ryan's influences come from, like Daft Punk and Air and Phoenix and all the French bands. So it's like the Spanish guitar meeting the French house production.
Oh, great. Yeah. Sounds really, really interesting. And what about Dance Menko? What's that?
Well, yeah, Dance Menko is also a name that represents the sound. We were, when we started this band, we wanted to mix flamenco with dance music, with the modern dance music, and then we came up with this word that ended up being our album name, Dance Menko. So it's flamenco with dance music.
Sounds really, really interesting. And I heard that you have an album that is called Olé Maca.
Yeah.
If I just need a mood to listen and obviously to dance, why should I choose Olé Maca?
That's a good question. You don't have to. I mean, fuck it, listen to whatever you want.
I just play and that's it. It doesn't matter how do you feel.
No, I mean, you give it a chance, and I think what it reminds me of, it does remind me, that song, a lot of Spain, and actually a lot of like that production that makes Paco a little unique. So it's a good reflection of our sound.
Oh, great. Yeah. And how do you feel to present this project in a music festival? Because at the end it's kind of different, right? Like in a venue, alone.
Yeah, it is different. Yeah, I mean, it's, you're playing, like, you have to deal with these factors like the weather. We did a sound check today and the sun was beating down on us. So we're dealing with this hot weather, and then when you're playing, you have other stages that are, the sound is coming through and you're playing to a new crowd. So it is very different than playing to your own crowd, but I would say our performance stays the same. It's just like, we just try to put on the best show possible. We try to like stay in the moment, sing well, perform well, entertain people basically.
Yeah, at the end it's more about entertainment and feelings, right?
Yeah, it's about I mean, sometimes you get very wrapped up in your head about perfection and like, I have to, I don't know, you get very like neurotic about your music and how it's presented, but I think people just want to see people on the stage having a good time, enjoying themselves, and they want to see something original, something with passion. And so that's what we try to present.
Great. Flamenco is a genre with very deep roots, like very ancestral. And at the end, this pop electronic dance music is very new. How do you balance to honor this mix?
Well, flamenco, most people have there's a misconception about flamenco. People think it's folk music, like Spanish folk music, but it's not. It's actually more similar to what jazz is, for example. And just like, jazz has very deep roots and very cultural roots. So does flamenco, but flamenco's roots come from many different places. Comes from the Gitanos, comes from the Moorish people, comes from the Spanish people living in that, Andalusia and that part. And so it's a mix of many different things. And I think that's also what our sound is. It's a mix of our influences and who we are. And it's not something that, we wanted to be super, super specific on, and saying this is flamenco. It's not. It's not flamenco, but it has a lot of influences. So I think it's a beautiful thing to mix your influences and cultures and things that make you happy, and bring you joy. And the only hard thing is to do it well. And thank God, I mean, I have a partner who understands dance music very well, and my background in flamenco, so it kind of just naturally happened,
And what's next for the project?
Next, so we've been touring a lot. We just went to Europe for the first time. We played 3 shows in Europe. We did this. We have a festival in San Diego. We're doing Outside Lands, which is a big festival in San Francisco. We have a bunch of other shows. And then we're also working on a lot of new music. And I think this year we're kind of going back to our beginning, like the way we started the project, which was just like go in the studio, work on songs. When you finish something and you feel good about it, put it out in the world and don't overthink it. Don't worry about strategy, about how you're going to put it out. Just fucking get music out in the world and let the world decide what they want to do with it.
Thank you, Ryan and Bahagni.
Thank you.
Please
Gracias.
keep doing music. You are amazing, guys, and happy to have you here.
Thank you. Yeah, we're not gonna stop, even if you want us to. So yeah.
Seguimos en la cobertura especial de Tecate Pa'l Norte en su edición 2025. Thank you so much.